So this is my backyard, and this is Zoey. Zoey is one of the only cats, yeah, I know there's mirrors. Zoey is one of the only cats that I have that gets to stay outside just about as long as she wants. Zoey is about, I want to say a year and 4 months. But we got her after we got her sister. And the place we got her from called us up about, I want to say 9 months later and asked if we could foster her. And what had happened is she was brought back because she wasn't using her litter box and she wasn't eating her food and she was showing signs of not really depression, but she was very reclusive, especially when, and I quote, the grandkids came over and they chased her. Real surprise there. So they brought Zoey back, and what they found out is they had declawed her. Now the place we got her from, Taps in Burbank, the Animal Protectorates, specifically has in the clause, there's her sister, that you cannot declaw the cats, and it's also illegal in Los Angeles County to declaw cats. If you don't know what declawing is, or you don't know the laws in California, go watch a documentary on Netflix called The Paw Project, and you'll learn all about it. Hi Penelope, welcome back. How was your visit? Yes, you're going to come right over here. So Zoey gets to stay outside all she wants because she doesn't have claws, and the backyard is very safe, and those are 6-foot high walls, and she can't climb them. Now Penelope can, and she has learned how to do that from my other 7-year-old cat, who is totally fine for going and doing whatever she wants because she was kind of a feral cat and she knows her way about. So she's okay. Penelope and Zoey are both very, very sweet. Penelope's actually a big talker and she loves people food. So if we sit down to eat, she'll always be right there. Huge snuggler, in fact wakes me up most of the times by laying on my chest. But we're talking about Zoey today. Zoey, who shouldn't be up there, and she knows. Zoey, get down. Go on. Good girl. Both of these two love toys. We have 4 cats. Long story short, I had 2 when I met my wife, and we got Penelope, and then eventually we got Zoey. And this is in April of 2018. And we got Penelope in December of 2016. And Zoey is super playful. Let's see, I'm right-handed, so let's see if I can throw this with my left hand. She'll chase the ball. So will Penelope. But she's waiting to pounce. They stopped playing so much when we stopped letting Penelope out about a month ago. We just recently started letting her out again because she went missing for 2 days, and we walked the neighborhood and found out she was only next door, trapped in their yard because she was dumb and couldn't get over the fence. It was an actual chain link fence. So we're very cautious about when we let her out. The area is very safe. There's 0 chance of coyotes coming by because we're in the middle of Van Nuys, but we don't want her getting hurt by other dogs, and there aren't any around. The people behind us, well, to the right, have a little tiny dog. We have 2 dogs. Noodles! Noodles! Oh, he's so emotional. He's like a little girl. I take that back. He's like a 16-year-old girl. He'll ignore you, but he hears you. Noodles! There he is. Noodles! Aww. And Murray, which is my dog's, my wife's. Oh, there he is. Yorkie. And he's adorable. Noodles is cooler, though. We just got him recently from the same place we got these 2. But anyway, since we let Penelope out, they've been playing a lot again. And it's been very nice. Because Penelope has a very good personality. They both do, actually. Zoey still has issues using the litter box. But can you blame her when tips of your fingers got cut off and you have to dig through litter. Can't use the lightweight litter because I know some of you are thinking that. Because when it gets wet, it basically turns into clumping glue and it leaves prints everywhere. Gets stuck to the bottom of their feet. And it's actually quite expensive, at around $16 for 2 pounds. And it's half the weight, so that's equivalent to obviously 4 pounds, but it's kind of a little less than half. It's incredible stuff, but it does not work very well in practicality. Zoey's a cute little kitten. She loves chasing things. She's a good hunter, actually. She gets bugs all the time, and she loves to sit in this corner. Zoey, come here. Zoey. Oops. But she loves sitting underneath this tree. Right there. She'll sit all day long. Go to your spot, Zoey. We're very lucky to have found this house. We're just renting. We're not billionaires, so we can't buy in Los Angeles. But nice big backyard. And the guy who owns this home is a general contractor and lived in it, so it's well maintained. And it's got some great features like those lights on the fence, and they're all light activated, so they go on individually on their own, and at night they look really cool. Big backyard, and because he had a big dog, the entire fence is lined with those bricks underneath, so his dog couldn't dig down. The sprinkler system is in excellent condition. Of course, we try not to run it as much as possible because water is really, really expensive. And they still get in little tufts like this where they hiss at each other for no reason. But it's much better than it was. So anyway, those are 2 of my 4 wonderful kitty cats. Zoey, come here. Penelope, come here. Come on. Come here. Ragdoll Siamese mixes. And Zoey, whenever she walks, her tail is like a question mark. This giant brown question mark. Penelope's tail is more feathered in color, but Zoey's is brown. And her face is symmetrical, and Penelope's is not. Alright, we'll wrap it up here. Zoey. 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 Hi, pretty. I think she has allergies because sometimes her eyes will weep a lot, and that's inside or outside. She's sweet. She doesn't really like being held. Penelope you can hold all day long, but she's cute. Say bye, Zoey. Perfect angle to say goodbye to.